Ay, 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 ay.
YouTube, welcome sinners. My name is Sonara, and today we're going to check out the new Master Duel update. Alright, so, a lot of people have been asking me, are you excited for this update? And no, I'm not personally excited for it. I mean, I'm always excited for new cards and updates, but I'm gonna show you why I'm personally not excited about it. I don't know if a lot of you feel the same way about your decks or like your deck's identity, but like this here is like a dumpster fire. Like DK's like, oh, aren't you excited? Phantom Knights are gonna be a better deck, and it's like, yeah, they're a better deck as like a Frankenstein like creation. Like this isn't a Phantom Knight deck. This is so sad. Like one cloak, one gloves, like, oh boy. That's it. That's all. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 Phantom Knight monsters. I mean, you have 3 of these and 2 of that, but like, that's it. That's the whole Phantom Knight. And then if you watch like the combo or whatever, there's a combo in which you make Rusty into Breaksword, just like pop your own stuff and whatever. But you're really ending on like DPE and like not Phantom Knight cards, if that makes sense. Like, you know, if you look at the extra deck, the only Phantom Knight cards there is just one Rusty and one Breaksword. That's it. That's it's the whole thing. You know, so, and then this is the new adventure engine that just came out, and it's really, really good. But I wish it had a restriction on it so that you wouldn't have to put it in all your decks, because you already put, you know, you already put Fusion Destiny in that whole little package for DPE. Now you're putting this whole other package, and like at least I think DPE kind of like matches a little bit with Phantom Knights, because you know they're dark, they look like, you know, they look intimidating. You know, we're Phantom Knights, we're spooky, you know, we're all spooky, and then you have this. All right, so we're spooky, and then we're spooky, and you know maybe that looks a little cool, but then you know then you just got this. It's all happy and bubbly, and you know, all right. So I don't know, you know, and then if you look at the other sample decks, it's like these decks are separated by like a few cards. You know, they're all the same deck, with just a few cards splashed in there to change to add on to adventure, and then to add on the subcategory of adventure, you know? So this is like a point of contention, I think, in Yu-Gi-Oh! As a whole, of, you know, how many staples are too many staples. Because, you know, you'll go around and you'll already see 3 Maxi, you'll already see 3 Ash Blossom. In a lot of cases, you'll see Called by the Grave, or you'll see Forbidden Droplet in a lot of decks, or Crossout Designator. So you're already looking at like half the deck that's already probably like the same as every other deck. And then you splash in these other engines, and the deck really has like next to zero identity. And it's a good thing in the context of these same cards you can use in all your decks, so it's like a budget friendly type of thing, which is great. But you know, if you cover up like the top half of the decks, like up here, like the bottom half is like pretty much all the same cards almost. So I had this problem with like with Rongo when it came to Phantom Knights, is that I didn't want to play Rongo in my Phantom Knight deck. So anytime I ever played is like, oh, where's Rongo? Where's your Rongo? Why didn't you summon Rongo? It's like, because I don't want to. You know, I liked having a more diverse deck, you know, that was a little more like, I started off with more PK Fire and then just moved into like more pure Phantom Knights over time. And that was already like enough for me. So that's my thought on like this new update, is that I'm just not excited to, you know, to splash all these things in my deck. And if you look at it, this is 4 ultra rares you got to add. 5 ultra rares. 5 ultra rares you have to add for this package, which is, oh god, that's a lot. So I say budget friendly, but like it's actually maybe not, because it's budget friendly that you get to put them all in your decks, but if you don't have them in any of your decks, you're kind of at a big disadvantage here by not having it. So they're kind of forcing you to buy 5 ultra rares to shove in your deck here, and a super rare and a rare. So yeah, I'm not like super keen on that. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy to Frankenstein up my my Phantom Knight deck, but the new update came out last night. I'm already late by just being asleep and waking up now, but hey, this got banned in the, I think in the OCG or the TCG, I can't remember. But we have Sue Ships, we have Live Twins, got some support. We have the Adventure Engine, and we have Flowander, D's Nuts. So anytime there's an update, even if you look at the decks and you go, oh, I'm not gonna play any of those, you still need to know about them because you're definitely gonna play against them. And yeah, Flowanderies is, you know, I haven't gone up against it yet in practice to really make my decision about it. This is a cool card. That looks cool. But that Mist Valley statue, which is not even in this pack, I think it's statue. This one, barrier statue of the Stormwinds. I really don't like cards like these. I absolutely hate this so much. Like, you have to get rid of this before you get rid of anything, and then that's not even counting all the rest of the stuff they have, and you just can't summon anything. Well, you can't special summon anything, so you can't even like Santa Claus this or like Lava Golem it, I'm pretty sure. So that's just like, that's frustrating because you're gonna have to summon, attack, try to get over it. They're gonna not let you get over it, of course, and then your whole hand's just dead. It's one of the, you know, it's one of the you can't play the game cards, and I'm kind of okay with like the floodgates. I guess then they're not considered a floodgate, but like a floodgate like Apollo, where you can like, there's a certain amount of times that you know she can negate an effect, so you could plan for it at least. I think a floodgate from a long time ago that I'm familiar with dealing with is Six Samurai Shien. And at least with Shien, you would know that you can... Is it with a space? Yeah. At least with Shien, you know he only gets 1 for the turn. So you get them, you can at least plan or try to trick them, or, you know, pull some trick shots to get their negate, and then you can do the rest of your stuff. Of course, they had like 5 trap cards after that, so you probably didn't win anyways. But at least you like had a chance, like, you know. With some of these other cards, you just have no chance, man. That's a new pack. They came out with this structure deck, but I'm pretty sure we had all of these cards already. It's just in a nice little package for you, I'm pretty sure. So that's good. The little laundry Dragon Maid mate came out that you all simp for. I'm not going to say anything about that. But that's out. Stratos and... What was the other one? Stratos and... Dragonic Tactics Base, which I think is just like a checkerboard. So you got a checkerboard, and then you got Stratos mate. I'm going to get a picture of it up on here. We should have a picture, but we don't have a picture. And then X0, so I guess that stands for Extra Deck 0, has come out in the leaks. So you're going to play a whole festival without an extra deck. So Eldritch and, what is that called? Draco? True Draco. Again, they probably banned them, but they should ban them because that's just the same thing all over again. Maybe Monarchs. I'd be happy to see Monarchs, but, you know, probably just get blown out by something stupid like usual. And then Small World came out. I'm pretty sure this was something that I would be okay with putting in my Phantom Knights. Um, it's like this is a whole guide on like to how to figure out what you could search for. But I remember DK and I were in the car going somewhere, and he was telling me about Small World, and he was like, "Yeah, what can you search with Small World?" And I was like thinking of ways that I could like search tour guide or whatever. So this is actually like a pretty interesting card. Um, you have to reveal a monster and then choose a monster in your deck. And it has to have exactly one of these. It can't have two or more. It has to have one. Type, attribute, level, attack, or defense. And then you banish the one in your hand, and then you add the one from your deck. So, for example, since most of the Phantom Knight cards are level 3 Dark Fiends, you can't add... They're all the same. They're all level 3, they're all Dark, they're all Fiends. So, for example, you would have to have... maybe like, I think Ash Blossom does it, because it's a level 3, but then it can't be, so it's not a Fiend, and it's not Dark, but it also can't have 0 attack or 1800 defense. So you have to look at all the cards in your deck and make sure that only one of these, so the one that matches would be the level 3. So you can't, even if it's got 0 attack or 1800 defense, it has to be just one. You have to just pick one. So I think that's a pretty interesting card. But that was pretty much the whole update, so let me know what you guys think. Are you guys so excited to like slap this adventure engine in like every single one of your decks? Do you think this dilutes deck diversity too much? Are you not excited that like you could be playing a Phantom Knight deck and you could be playing against Prank Kids and you probably have like 20 cards of your deck that are the same? I'd have to like actually count, but I mean, if you look, 3, 6, 7, 8. It looks like we're not playing this one. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. At least, and that's not counting the extra deck, at least 16 cards are the same between you and the other deck. I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Good luck pulling on your packs, and I'll see you on the next one.